Hey, everybody. I need to update that intro. It's kind of outdated. Anyway, hi, everybody. Thank you for coming to spend your Sunday morning with me in the House of Craft Worship. I think I have a hole in my pants. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. I thought I did. Denise, hello. You're first. Yay. Then my nuts. My nuts is usually first. But hello, Sarah. Where's everybody else? Did the church bus not get here yet? Maybe not. We'll have to wait for church to get out. Then everybody will come in. How you guys doing? See the banner? Good morning, everyone. We're going to follow the banner. Please post a copy of your whips in the Crafting Journey Facebook group, and I will show them off. Lisa, hi. All right, what have I been up to? Lisa knows what I've been up to. I am so obsessed with Pal World. I've been playing that game like nonstop. But I have every night I've spent at least 2 hours crocheting that sweater. Because every single row I have to figure out. Like it's a puzzle. So, well, every 2 rows I have to figure it out. The even rows are just straightforward chains and single crochets, but you too, Lisa? Oh my God, you guys have no idea how much fun this game is. Lisa's been playing. Lisa's level 60, which is the max. I just turned level 53 yesterday. And my friend over at Leopard Leatherworks, Tim, took me over to Faybreak. And Faybreak, first of all, it's a whole new section of the map that you're not even allowed to go to until you're really high level. And I didn't even realize you can't fly over there. So, so he took me over and I got some towers opened up, and nobody knows what I'm talking about right now except for Lisa. Sorry. But if you want to watch and hear a little bit more about it, I'll be playing that game tonight. You do? Well, that's coming. I could have finished my Japanese base over in the Mushroom Island. I just opened up the Japanese furniture, so I'm going to be decorating. Maybe tonight on the live. Yes, I'll be doing that live tonight at 7:30 if you guys want to tune in and see where we're at, because we've got 4 people on the map now. My brother, a lady named Amy, Tim, and myself. So 4 people playing. It's so much fun. Anyway, that's what I've been up to, crocheting. It's just been too cold to sit here in the craft room, and I haven't felt like diamond painting. I did diamond paint for a little while this morning, and haven't made much progress since the last time you saw me. Rochelle, hello there. Bling it up. Glad you're here. So glad you're here. I can't wait. The retreat's coming up soon. Well, not soon. How many more months do we have to go? March, April, May. 4 more months. 4 months. Okay, well, it's coming up soon. I know. I wish you could too, Lisa. You're playing on Steam, though. So you can't, but I know. Because Tim plays it on his computer, but he's going through the Xbox app on his computer. So anyway, it's free to play if you guys have an Xbox or you want to go through the Xbox app on your computer. I'll give you the password and you guys can come on the map and play with us. And we'll make you stuff to help you out and get you started and make sure you don't die too much at the beginning. So there's going to be a new trial tomorrow that does not involve kids. Thank the Lord, because I'm starting to think that's all they care about in these channels, court TV and law and crime. Because they're kind of the most egregious kind of cases anyway. So, why not cover them? But this one comes out of Iowa. Where's my Iowa guy? Where's Caden? Isn't he from Iowa? No, Caden's from Idaho, not Iowa. Okay, I have to get my eyes straightened out. You're home. What are you making for breakfast? Pancakes? I love pancakes. But this morning I had a bowl of Reese's peanut butter cereal. That's the best. Oh my God, that stuff is so good. I don't even know why I buy that crap, but it's gone now, so I'm not buying it again, but it was delicious. Anyway, this is a case of a man on trial named Christopher Behal, Behal, in Scott County, Iowa. Good morning, Sue. Rise and shine. Everybody got their coffee? I might have to go refill mine. I've got my mug. I crochet so I don't kill people. And we may or may not have a guest today. Joanne was going to pop in, but I don't know if she's feeling well. She might pop in. We'll see. Pancakes. Oh, I love pancakes. I made pancakes last week, and I put fresh strawberries in them. Oh, so good. So good. I bought this pancake mix, the Crustex brand, and it's called Sweet Creamy Pancake Mix. I should be buying the Kodiak pancake mix with the protein in it. That's what I'm going to buy next time. But this time I bought the crap pancake. There's no Aunt Jemima anymore. They got rid of Aunt Jemima. But man, bacon and eggs. Girl, you're doing it up. Chaotic. Good morning. How have you been? It's nice to see you. You know who else I haven't seen in a while, and I'm really concerned? Robin, Biblio, Pablo, what blah, 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 file. She reads all the books and stuff, and I haven't seen her in a long time. Not a long time, but it's been a few months. I hope she's okay. I need to message her and see if she's fine. It bothers me when people just disappear. I don't care whether you watch or not. It just bothers me because I think, oh my God, something happened to him. And I would never know. Why would they tell me if something happened to her? Yes, life has been crazy. Coffee and orange juice. Girl, I'm going to go live at Rochelle's house. Actually, she's not home that much, but when she is home, she does breakfast right. I like it. How hard was it to get the eggs? My grocery store has the eggs, but they're not cheap. So I did buy some eggs last week. Yep. I actually had some eggs yesterday. You have to go. It's okay, Sue, because I'm not giving anything away today, Sue. Sue's won all my giveaways lately. Are you going to spend some time with the grandkids? I hope. Have fun. Bye. So this week, I don't know if I told you guys, the car that I have has been giving me a fit. It's been going on for a few months, and I've just, because I don't go that many places, so I just kind of ignore it. If I go out, I would start right up. But then when I get where I'm going, it wouldn't start again. Like the other day, my sister and I went to the grocery store. So, but if you wait a few minutes, then it'll start. And then the wait time kept getting longer and longer for it to restart till we got to this grocery store last week, and it wouldn't restart. I had to call a tow truck. I have Progressive roadside, so I didn't have to pay for it, but the tow truck came out, towed it to the repair shop, and $600 later, I have a new starter, and the car works great. But that kills me. $600 this morning. Eggs aren't expensive there. That's good. Well, you guys probably haven't been hit with the bird flu. Like, our country's been hit with something called the bird flu, and a lot of the chicken farmers, I don't know if there's a better name for them, chicken farmers, are losing almost their entire flocks of chickens. So there's been an egg shortage, and then so that of course raises prices. So Tammy's here. Tammy, good morning. Tammy sent me this thing this morning. I gotta get my phone. Let me go get my phone, you guys. I'm gonna top this off while I'm in there. Go get your coffee, warm it up. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Tia! Oh, hi, girlfriend. I missed you. How was your trip? Did you get to swim with the dolphins? I'm dying to know. So I went to grab my phone. I had put that on the charger earlier. Tammy sent me this painting that they have at Jaded Gem Shops. I'm not going to Jaded Gem Shop, but this painting, oh my God. It's obviously AI, but this is what they're selling at Jaded Gem Shop. The Taylor Swift with the lover bodysuit on. And that's exactly what she looks like with the shiny pantyhose and all that stuff. Yeah, I think Tammy said it's $104.99. It's called End of an Era, which is funny because that's what she wears at the beginning. And speaking of Taylor Swift, I'm going to be starting the Lover House. Maybe Monday night I'll start the Lover House. I'm going to finish up the ski slope probably on my own today. And then tomorrow night, we're going to open the Lover House. And we're going to work on that. I'll show you the Lover House. It's right here. This is the set from the first of the Eras tour, the Lover House. So very Taylor Swift. You know, it's got a kitchen. I mean, it's got all this cool stuff in here. A bathroom, bedroom, living room. I don't know what the rest of this stuff is. Anyway, but how cool is that? And this all box. Look, you guys, look. Bags and bags and bags of stuff. Oh, so I strained my back this week. So we're going to see how long I last sitting in this chair. And do you think I would rest my back? Of course not. I'm out lifting. Like the neighbor moved out and left this gorgeous cabinet. So, of course, I got to have the cabinet because I need more places to put things, right? So I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning because my back is just screaming at me. So I've been taking Advil. That seems to help, but I had to take it. And then, of course, I'm wide awake at 3 in the morning. So I've started to watch this show that everybody has been telling me about. It's on Hulu, about this lady named Amanda who fakes having cancer. And of course that put me right to sleep because it's a documentary, and then my electricity goes out, or I probably would not have gone back to sleep because this was really interesting, this show. And it's called, here, I'm going to spell it in the chat because it's interesting. That's the name of the show, Scamanda, because she was running a scam. She fakes having blood cancer and gets all this money that she's joined. She's one of those member of one of those mega churches, and they're like throwing money at her, literally. Who's sending me what? What are you sending me? Oh, I don't know what the heck that is. Okay. And I haven't even scratched the surface. Apparently there's way more to hear about that. Yeah. So getting back to the trial for this week, because I didn't finish talking about it. All right. So again, we're going to Scott County, Iowa. And on trial is a man named Christopher B. Hall. The police in Scott County, they get a call on March 14th of last year, 2024. And this is, it seems quick, only a year and you get a trial, but it's Iowa. So I'm guessing that they don't have a big backlog of murder cases in Iowa. But anyway, the police respond to this accident with injuries, and they find Christopher B. Hall unconscious behind the wheel. So they take him over to Genesis Medical Center for treatment. And he while he's there, he admits, yeah, I drank too much. I had too much alcohol and I drank too much. But he says, I'm having these visions of violence. Could you go do a welfare check on my girlfriend? Her name was Taylor Escontrius. Now, anybody that is named Taylor, my heart goes out to them. So they go to Taylor's house to check on her, which is where he lived too. She's dead. They also, when they went to this accident, he's unconscious behind the wheel, but also in the car's full of blood. He's got a bloody knife. He's got a blood all over his cell phone, blood everywhere in the car. Then when they checked on the girlfriend, she was dead, killed with a knife and something else. There was another instrument. So, of course, he gets arrested and he's on trial for murder. So they will be picking a jury tomorrow. But once they get into opening statements, it should not take them long to pick a jury because it's Iowa. But we will see. So hopefully we'll get opening statements by tomorrow. I don't think this is going to be a long trial. It sounds pretty cut and dry to me. Anyway, so we'll see. Unless he's got some crackerjack attorney. Silver says, oh, people like that make me mad. Could not watch it. My blood pressure would go sky high. Well, Silver, you have to, it's just TV. It did happen in real life. And the people that she scammed, of course, were, impacted. But nobody likes to hear stuff like that. But yeah. Anyway, Joanna, I don't think she's coming. I don't think she's coming. She's not feeling well. Let me see if she changed her mind. No. Who are these people? Oh, I know who that is. Every now and then on Instagram, I'll see a pattern that I like, crochet pattern, and they'll say comment such and such, and I'll send you the pattern. So somebody just sent me a pattern because I don't have enough to work on here, So don't forget to post your works in progress in the Crafting Journey Facebook group. All right, all you diamond painters out there. Have y'all been ordering paintings? I have not. I haven't. Even that Taylor Swift one, because it's AI. I mean, they gave it an artist name. They said it's a named artist, but they're doing AI. They just put Taylor Swift and pops Taylor Swift. Okay, I'm the artist. No, you're not the artist. Taylor Swift is the artist. It's just an AI copy of her image. So, but more and more of these companies are doing that with the AI because it's cheaper than paying an artist their commission. So, I got that Mary Maxim book several weeks ago, and it was all puzzles, like 300 and some puzzles in this magazine. Every bit of it was AI. Not that I care, but I just feel bad for the artists because now, they used to make a lot of money selling their artwork for puzzles and diamond paintings, and now they're not. So it's kind of is everyone awake? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Tia, do you want to come on and tell us about your trip? Silver says, on a lighter note, the weather's been lovely in the UK. Nice blue skies. Some strange yellow golden ball has been warming the ground. The sun. I'm like, yellow ball? What's going on over there? Well, Lynn. Hello, Lynn. Nice to see you. Where's my coffee? One second. Here. I'm going to send Tia an invitation because she might have the butterflies in her hair by now. Or she might not. Hi, Courtney. Welcome. You never know. Let's see. Let's see if my gal wants to come in and tell us about her trip. I have to live vicariously through somebody, right? Yeah, that's not what I want. 'Cause Okay. So if she can get the butterflies into that hair of hers, we'll see if she can come on. Denise is working on a special project you might be interested in hearing about privately another time, non-dominant. Absolutely, Denise, as long as it's not like Tim with Leopard Leather Works is now trying what do they call that stuff? Scroll sawing, where you like you have to drill a hole into the wood and then you make these designs with the scroll saw. I would cut my fingers off if it was me. So that's kind of, I'm not really into those kind of crafts, where my fingers are at risk. No. Silver says, I wish I could buy some stuff on Dreamer Designs because totally love, but again, your priority is cross stitch. Mickey's painting, just listening, don't want to chat, but you're here. Thank you, Mickey. Fine. It's not a craft. Oh, okay. I am interested in the project then, Denise. I'm always game. You know me. Oh my goodness. All right. While Tia is thinking about whether she can get the butterflies into her hair, she can't. Okay. One of my friends is at a birthday party. Oh, she can. She's going to come in. She's got to get dressed. You don't got to get dressed for us. Really. What did Dreamer Designs even have this week? Let's look. I don't even know if I looked. Let's see. I think you know what? I think I did look. I don't know if they're up on display yet or not, but we're going to look. Let's go. I'm going to share the screen. You had to get Rollo the Ragdoll from DAC last week. Oh, I haven't seen that one. We'll look at that one next. Hold on. Rollo the Ragdoll. All right. Let's see what Dreamer has. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, nope. I don't want to spin the wheel. I want the new arrivals. Let's see what they got. And if you guys want to order, Tia has a code that you can use to get. Look at this Wildflowers one. That's Mickey Bergman, but it's, the confetti on that. But it's gorgeous. The blinging that you could do on this one, 60 by 80, $70. That's gorgeous. Very pretty. Rainbow little dragons, not really my thing. Burgers, no. This one I liked here, but I'll tell you why. I don't want to do it as a diamond painting, but I think I could watercolor something similar to this and it would turn out really cool. So I'm going to give that a try this week, where I have a book in the front and then like a landscape scene in the back. I think it'll look pretty cool. But again, this is Luke Winter, but it feels AI to me. Very cool. You could proudly hang them on your wall. What else? What else? I got a message that they had some stuff back in stock. Oh, look at the turtle with a tree on its back. That's cool. I don't like this middle one with the red hair. Not doing it for me. No, I don't see anything I can't live without. Yeah, nothing's grabbing me here. Now, let's try Diamond Art Club. We're just going to look. Although they may not have their latest stuff listed here yet. Oh my gosh. We want new arrivals. New arrivals. I want to see what this Rollo got. Look at the cat. Isn't that adorable? Mickey, look. There's your next diamond painting. Look at that ice cream. Oh my goodness. That's adorable. Oh, I like it. All right, then we've got Ship in the Night, Adirondack Chairs, Modern Witch. Yeah, I'm not moved by any of these guys. Nope. I don't see Rolo the Dragon. They probably haven't listed it here yet, or maybe it's sold out. The Ship in the Bottle is kind of cool. I think Crashley unboxed that one, and I remember thinking it was pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, not motivated to purchase any diamond paintings this week. Nope. You couldn't see the pictures. What? Oh, let me go back then. I'm sorry. I thought you guys could see the pictures. Hold on. Diamond Art Club. Let's go to Diamond Art Club. This is the story of my life with y'all not being able. Confusion. All right, we're going to try this one more time. Hopefully we'll see them. Okay. Can you see them? Maybe when it goes to new arrivals, it opens a new tab. Let's see. Okay, can you see it? There. Okay. The cat. Look at the cat, Mickey. Diamond Art Club cat. It's called Sweet Cat. That's so cute. I like the bouquet effect in the back. Make it look like sprinkles and stuff. That's so cool. Because look at the little pink nose. His tongue. That's really cute. Very cute. Okay. Did y'all see the Dreamer ones? Did I show you the Dreamer ones? We'll go back to the Dreamer ones. So this is the book I was talking about that I think I could do this in watercolor. That's not for you, Mickey. You didn't like that cat. So I did actually sit down and watercolor paint the other night. I did a real cute little bird. And I did like this abstract one, and then I did a floral one. But I want to do this book and then put like a landscape, coming out of the book. I could do that. It won't be as intricate and colorful as this because it'll be watercolor, but that's what I want to try this week. It was too cartoony for you? Bah humbug. Okay. No problem. All right, let me close those up. It's hard to concentrate because my back is hurting, so because silly me does too many things, strains it. Anyway, did y'all post in the Facebook group? We're going to go look at that next. That way I can see what you guys have been up to. All right. Groups. Corrupting journey. See if you guys have been as crafty as I've been this week. Denise, romantic sorcery. You're getting there. Slowly but surely. I like it. It's very dark. It's a dark romantic sorcery. Eau Claire Studio. Nice. Then we've got Dawn. What's Dawn working on? Oh my gosh. Look at this one. I like the release papers too. Those are pretty. But look at this one here. Oh my God. It's a 30 by 30. How fun is that? It's too cartoony, Mickey. You won't like it. I was going to send that one to you. Oh, this is cute. Look at that. I like it. That's cute. Very cute. Oh, Michelle, Mother Earth. She got past the pregnancy part. You're almost done. Look, you got one more row, and then you'll be done. That's so cool. I see you, Tia. Oh, you didn't send a pic. Okay, here's a pic. Rolo the ragdoll. Oh, what? That's gorgeous. It's a Peggy Collins. Oh my God, Mickey. Now this is not cartoony, and it is gorgeous. Y'all, this says Mickey all day long. Oh my God, that's pretty. Rolo the Ragdoll. They're releasing a lot of Peggy's stuff. That is super cool. Wow, I like it. And that was 65 by 97. That's a biggie. Why won't it take me back to the group? Take me back to the group. Let's see. Hold on. Well, let me bring in Tia, and then we'll go back to the... Hello, Tia. Hi,
Hola.
girlfriend.
How are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
She got her butterflies. Did you swim with the dolphins?
I did not. Now, there was an excursion to swim with the dolphins that was planned. So that was from Cozumel, and it rained. It rained before our arrival. It rained the morning of. There were a couple of hours where there was no rain, and then by the time the excursion ended, it was pouring raining. But that's not why I didn't go. So there was a question of what you swim in. Is it your own personal suit, or do they provide you with a wetsuit? We were under the impression that they were going to provide wetsuits. And I'm like, yeah, I'd rather not go and embarrass myself by trying to squeeze all of this loveliness into a wetsuit. I was like, that's a lot of working out. Who wants to do that much working out?
That's the excursion right there, getting into the suit.
Definitely did. So, and my roommate, she tried. Her name is Shells. She tried. She was like, well, let's see. Nope, I don't do the what if factor. What if I can't fit it? What if it don't work? What if no.
So what did you, was this a cruise?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so, but it was a lot of fun. Definitely. I would love to do it again. It was long. It was like most cruises I've been on have been 5-day, 4-day. I think I've done a 3-day, this one right here was forever. The next one is even longer. I think it's going to be 11, 12 days or something. But we started planning.
You're on another cruise?
So I have 2 cruises, one in 2026 and one in 2027. So they are very peaceful, great way to relax. Obviously I've been through a lot with my mental health. And so my therapist and my psychiatrist, they were looking forward to this more than me. They had me loaded up. I had workbooks. I had an app. So the app, when I'm supposed to do it every day, but once you fill it out, answer all the questions, there's a mood tracker, you get an assignment, homework assignment, it reports back to the therapist, the psychiatrist, not therapist. And so there was an incident, and we were real quick to try and figure out, what occurred that, caused as they call it, PTSD moment. and all the information went back, and they were able to create an emergency like virtual session and stuff. So use the tools if they're there.
Wow.
But like when I was doing everything I was supposed to, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to. So that's probably the biggest contributing factor. I was having fun, and
Yeah.
so I hadn't pulled out my workbook for like a day or two, and I wasn't being mindful. So just being mindful and following the rules and things, just kept me.
So
um,
was this a
but
crafting cruise or just
yeah, so we were the cross stitch. I call them my cross stitch queens. And so we had a ton of fun. Obviously,
anybody
we
I
had an
know?
area, huh?
Anybody I know?
You know them all. One
Well,
that
how come I didn't hear about this? Who was
was
it?
Rochelle. So Sweets, Deanne, Shelly Marquez, Marianne, our whole group. Shalene's in the group. You know the whole crew. You
Shalene
know,
went?
she didn't go on this one. Now she
Oh,
is
okay.
saying that she'll be on, our 2027 one she wants to attend and stuff. But yeah, I call them my stitching queens. And
Nice.
it's a big group, of us and stuff. They started planning it, I believe we started in 2023. And so towards the end, So it's
Yeah.
nice when it finally comes to fruition, you know. And then Rachel Ray and Care Bear, they have a cruise that they are piecing together. That's for 2026. And then the Stitching Queens. Now this is going to be a bigger crew because once we got this initial one out the
Of
way,
course. Yeah.
um, but the crew is planning to go. It's like mostly all the queens, so I think that's going to be fun. They did have a cross stitch pattern for the cruise,
Oh, nice.
but Tia wasn't working on that cross stitch pattern because my roommate and nurse Shelly, she's supposed to get me set up, and we had some misses and things. So I brought my Carolyn Manning, but I got, I mean, we clocked our stitches every day. We had
Did you
an
see the
area
one I
on.
did you see the one I started?
I did.
Yeah.
Are you going to Now I'm trying to make a trip to Joanne's today. We finally got the hit here. It was, we were hearing about it that they were closing, but our
All
store
the
was like
stores.
business as
All the
usual.
stores. Yeah.
And now when they made that announcement, it took about 2 days, and then now our website and everything, all the signage and stuff locally, it's saying, "Yep, we closing too."
But
So
I mean, I went there, I don't know, a month or so ago, and what they are doing was just not restocking the shelves. They haven't been restocking for a while, so you go in there, there's boxes everywhere. None of the prices are really sale prices, like 25% off. That's their usual sale price. There's not like, everything must go. It's not like that. I don't know why they're not doing that, but yeah.
I'm not. I don't know. It's up to some of the stuff. It's up to 70% off. So I'm trying to get a trip together with Shells today to head out to look at floss because we have a Disney project. It's gonna probably be 5 to 10 years in the making that we want to do, but it's a lot of customization because it's not full coverage. So because it's not full coverage, I got the glitter floss. I mean the glitter fabric. I want more of the metallic and glitter floss.
Yeah.
We do have Stitcher's Paradise here, and that's where I go when I need any cross stitch crafts. But they're closing, so
Citrus Paradise is closing too?
no, not Stitcher. I meant
Oh, okay. Okay.
Joann's. So Joann's is closing, so
Yeah.
obviously I'm gonna check there first. They have clay and clay items also, so I'll check there. I know. Let's see.
I feel like I need to run over there and just see if. Let me just look on my phone. Hold on.
Trying to see if I have my project close to show.
All stores closing. Take up to 40% off store wide. All yarns 25% off. That's not a big deal. But their holiday stuff is 70% off. All the
70%
Christmas
off.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. All stores are closing. So that's the sad part.
But the yarn that I'm interested in purchasing, I don't think they'll ever put it on sale.
So for silver, this is the Carolyn Manning pattern.
That's beautiful.
Let me see. Oops. I almost messed my iPad up. Good thing I need a new one.
Don't throw it around.
I'm trying to get a new one. I'm on page 2 of 7. So.
Well, that's not bad.
Mm-mm.
Hey, if I ever got to page 2 of a pattern, it was like time to celebrate.
It's mostly, I don't have, because I put it in my other room, but it's mostly this first quadrant right here.
Okay, yeah. That's doable.
Yeah.
So what, did they have a room for you guys to gather in to get together every day, or?
Every day they went up on the Lido deck. They had their little space, their area off in the corner, and we entertained, questions. People came up, they were interested. Sweets, she would get up out her seat and like help configure patterns and stuff. It was just a lot of fun.
Nice.
It was very relaxing though. So sitting there, talking. Sometimes I'm the type, I'm a fairy butterfly, so I had to flit off. And a lot of times I would just be everywhere. I was a lot of places by myself.
See, that's what I want to purchase, but I want it to be on sale. $8.99.
I don't think the sales are great yet on yarn. Yeah. So I don't know if they have contracts in place.
If they took it down to $5, then I would purchase it. But
I saw that this morning. Like I didn't feel the yarn was at a great place. Even the floss. The floss is 49 cents. And I'm like, a good sale for me. Bring it down to 30, 25.
Right. I mean, if you're going out of business, why are you still trying to make a profit?
Make what
They're still making a profit at those prices.
So, exactly. And so I didn't feel the floss was at a good price point yet. And I'm waiting for it to get down. Clay is though. So a pack of clay that's $3.79 is running for like $2.40 right now. That's pretty good. It's very rare to find it below $2.50. I think that's what you get it for.
Well, yeah, go pick up what you can. Definitely.
Correct. Yeah. So, and obviously you got to go in person because their inventories aren't updating like they should. So I just have to go and see what I can get.
And you might have to go through some boxes.
So it says I have seen a Carolyn Manning or two that I like. I like that with her, it's limited backstitching. It's limited fractionals. It's just making X's, and so the pattern does come out because you're swapping out the floss, but I love that you're just making X's.
So we got to talk about our retreat. Are you driving, flying? What are we doing here?
I haven't fully decided, but I'm pretty sure I'm probably just gonna fly in.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
got my car fixed though.
Oh, well, that's good. I did. Yeah. So what ended up being wrong with it?
They needed a new starter.
Really?
Yeah, $600
for a starter. What kind? It's a foreign car though, right?
Toyota.
Yeah, foreign made.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can be a little expensive, but Toyotas are good running cars. So once you get fixed up, did you get everything checked out when they did that? Like an overhaul, new spark plugs, new distributor cap, new serpentine belt.
Okay. I can't afford all that.
I know.
Girl, come
on. When you go to get an oil change, get like a point inspection where they're at least checking those things.
Before I take off, I will do that.
Yeah. And they can tell you, especially with the belt, you want to see how much cracking is on the edges and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't want to have
Silver. Joanna's went out of business. Joanna's a brick and mortar store, and brick and mortars are having a really, really tough time staying in business. It's very expensive to run a physical store versus all these online. Everybody's buying Temu and you can get any of Joanne's yarn online. You don't have to go to the store. I guess if you want to look at the fabric, I mean, I think a lot of the fabric people are going to miss going and actually touching the fabric and looking at the fabric in person. But, it's happening to a lot of stores that have a storefront, unfortunately. I mean, it even happened in the diamond painting industry. The one family we knew with a storefront, they just couldn't sustain it.
Yeah, they tried though. I mean, they pulled miracles out of their pockets, out there.
It's tough. It's very, very expensive. You've got to have insurance. You've got to just the rent on a place is, it's just way easier to do it online.
And it's also easier to build inventory if you can, so that you're not dealing with, too much drop shipping and things.
Right.
Now, you got to figure out where stuff is coming from and things. So what have you been up to? What are you working on? I know you're doing your watercolor.
Well, did you hear me? Did you hear I got a job?
I did see that you informed us. Congratulations. I didn't want to bring it up if you didn't want to talk about it, So you're excited.
I am. It's going to be fun. I'm going to meet people there. If you catch my drift, girl.
I agree.
This is better than online, okay? Because I get to see my person. And they've already passed test number 1. They're going to a baseball game. So they probably know what baseball is. So
that is the one thing that I learned is being in person. I work from home. And so I'm always home. I don't.
Right. I don't get out. Yeah.
So on this cruise, oh my gosh. So I usually get myself in trouble because I'm a flirt, And
but aren't the men usually all married on those cruises? Like they don't say single guys don't go, hey, I'm going to go on a cruise.
There's this new concept. It's called a cruise bay. And I didn't know anything about it until I started being asked. I had asked the girls because I had been asked to be a cruise bay. And then I asked them, I was like, what is a cruise bay? Now, to me, that sounds like a boat, Cruise
yeah, what is it?
You the bay for the entirety of the cruise. So you are plucked down in the middle of a relationship for the entirety of the cruise. It's a series basically of one night stands. But you got somebody to go to all the cruise activities and excursions with.
And who matches you up?
No, they asked you. They come up and ask you directly. I was asked directly. And I'm like, well, I don't know what that is.
So they're pimping people out on these boats?
No, they're not. The person who wanted me to be their cruise bay asked me to be their cruise bay. So not the boat themselves. That's just on the cruise when it happened.
So some rando guy comes up to you and says, would you like to be
talking? So I was sitting off. Remember, I don't have a problem going and flitting around and sitting off by myself. I was by myself for a few hours, just sitting, I, have to have my time to reflect, and, get one with my thoughts and things. So I was sitting there, at that point, I think I was working in one of my workbooks and I was sitting by the deck where, the sun was coming in. And so I had talked to one gentleman. He was older. Everyone thought he was a little too old. He was in his 70s. And then another gentleman, he was about my age, 29 and change. And I talked to the one gentleman for a while. Then I was talking to the second one. The second one is the one that introduced the term. And I was like, I don't know what that is. So I was packing up because I had to get to dinner. And I said, but I'll talk to you tomorrow. So at dinner, I asked, what's a cruise bay? And nobody knew. Now, Deanne brought her husband, and he was the only one.
Google doesn't even know.
he was the only one that was kind of close and said, I think he's asking for more than just somebody to hang out with and things. So the next day, I clarified. And I got, that's exactly what it is. I was like, I'm not sleeping with anybody that I just met. I didn't know that that's what a cruise bay was. And this guy was 29, It's changed. Like it was very,
Girl, you would have had a good time.
no, you silly. You sound
Come on.
you sound
29.
you
Are you
said he
kidding
was
me?
very, very young, and I was in shock.
He's
But
not asking you to marry him, just to have a weekend, just a little fling.
it wasn't a weekend. You know how long I was gone?
How long
I
was this cruise?
7 days, I think. 8 days. Yeah. No, 7 days.
But on the other hand, like if the
We
sex
got
is
off the
really,
boat on the 8th day. That's it.
if the sex is really bad, you don't have an out. You are stuck on the cruise ship with this
On the cruise
bozo.
with somebody, yeah.
Yeah, that you'd like to just tip over the edge. No.
Correct. So
That's
I mean, you're learning stuff though, I
yeah.
definitely didn't know. And that was interesting information. I applauded the honesty. I definitely applauded the approach. I was feeling half my age, and I had to get my sense about me. I was like, oh wow. But I will say, like we did the dating challenge last year, and we went online and we gave it 6 full months of horrible torture, trying to online date. And I will say, just getting out there and just being in a place where people can meet you and introduce themselves to you is probably just the best way to go. Um, at least it was for me.
Yeah, so apparently it is a thing, cruise bay, slang for cruise boyfriend/girlfriend. Yeah.
Silver says sounds a bit dodgy to me, but yeah, if a 29-year-old asked me out, I would say your mama lets you stay out. Well,
She gonna be changing your diapers.
one thing he did not do is ask me my age. So he didn't have a clear idea of like specifics. Now, I did say that I had roommates that used to be called my kids. I did say that. But you guys know I don't put a number to my age at all. Um, I definitely don't put a number to my age. So I think that's a good thing. But I mean, we had a lot of fun last year online dating. This would have been a great time to meet people in person and stuff. The problem is, like in the Cayman Islands, I did explore the island. I had a lot of fun, but everybody want to get married, and apparently, there's the incentive is that there's no taxes. And so in the Cayman Islands, it was nothing for them to like approach. How you doing? Such a beautiful woman. You look so beautiful. Are you a single woman? I'm single. We could get married. Do you know that there's no taxes here? And I'm like, that's the selling point. That's the selling point is that there's no taxes. So green card galore when you get off and you're exploring,
Oh my God.
But there was some
I just have to say, the Bibliophile Puzzler is here. She's in your chat. But girl, if you go back to the beginning of this show today, I was asking about you because I haven't seen you in so long and I was worried about you, and I'm glad you're okay. Robin's there.
I appreciate that. I am doing a lot better. For your audience, they probably, if they don't come to my show, they don't know. I had sort of a mental breakdown. Have been doing a lot. I had a mini stroke and then followed not too long after by the death of my brother. And, it was a suspicious death. And so because of that, it just was hard, I think, going through what I was going through to manage my way through it and stuff. And so,
you
it was
didn't
hard
go back
to
to work yet, did you?
Huh?
Did you go back to work?
No, I'm still off from work. But my leave was extended. And so it was hard to manage through and things. So I definitely appreciate the love, a lot of support. You guys checking on me. I do. Thank you so much. I am, getting a little bit better. My doctor is switching. I've been on a lot of medication, and so my doctor is in the process right now switching me to a different set of medication. They just, I think, want to monitor and see, what what occurs, what side effects, what's still happening, and what the healing is looking like.
Yeah.
So, but I am feeling much better. I'm on my way back, and
Good. Because we've missed you.
I appreciate that. I
Yeah.
do. So I'm smiling a lot more. Obviously, I wasn't doing a lot of smiling, and so now that I'm smiling a whole lot more, it's giving me more energy to do things. I got to a point where I just didn't have it in me to do anything but stay in this bed behind me. So I'm coming back around.
Good. Good.
And you?
Me? How have I been?
Yeah.
Good. Good. My sister will be moving out shortly whenever she finds a place, but she's actively looking and she's on a wait list somewhere. So it's actually going to happen. So we're planning for that move. And then I'm still decluttering my house, trying to get rid of a lot of stuff that I have that I don't need anymore or use anymore. And I do plan to do travel. I've been doing a lot of YouTubing and stuff, and I don't want to build my own van. Or I'm like, I just want to purchase it.
Mhm.
I don't want to have to build it. Give me something with, I don't know. So, but now I got the car up and running. I want to give myself the rest of this year to get ready to do something like that. But I do want to at least travel to
I think
see a
that's a
couple
good
of
idea.
trials live. There's one going to go up and right after the retreat. There's a trial scheduled over in Colorado that I might try to get over there too.
Really? So you're gonna like hang out outside the courthouse and be like, "Hi, reporting to you live. This is Rebecca Schilling, and what we're gonna
Well,
be."
what I would do is attend the trial during the day and then do a live at night and recap what happened during the day. Yeah. It's a very interesting trial, the one that's going on in Colorado. The man, it was a dentist. Was he a dentist? I think he was a dentist. Anyway, poisoned his wife. And they didn't catch on for a while until after she was dead. Then they finally caught on.
Mm,
Yeah.
poison. I don't understand. How? I mean, you spend so much time with someone and stuff, and I don't understand how you could get like to a point where you rather see them off the face of the earth than to just pack up and leave. I woke up one night and I was watching Dateline,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's all of Dateline's cases is. And it's so shocking to see, like, oh, they had such a loving relationship, and they had 4.2 kids. They have a beautiful house, a $1.3 million house. He got a great job. She don't have nothing to do but cook, clean, and have sex, and he's not happy. I just wonder about that. Like where it comes, and it's always another person somewhere lurking in the back. Like we got this
Oh,
age.
exactly. In this case in Colorado, of course, there was another woman. But
It's
yeah,
always been someone, and they happy. These women are happy to wait their turn and try and get into the shoes of the. I just don't
no.
understand. Like whatever happened to
Because he
decorum.
will do to you what he is doing to her. Hello.
Yeah,
Especially
well,
if you
I'd
think
be
he's going to get
scared.
away with it. you
I
know,
would be scared if a man is willing to go to those lengths.
I'd be like, I'll be
With
doing
me,
all the cooking, okay?
I
Get out my
gotta move
kitchen.
on. Yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't be willing to wait my turn to get into a whole other person's shoes either. I just can't. I don't have side chick energy at all. I'm enough, as it is, these shoulders, and I just
Right.
don't have side chick energy. I can't be patient. I can't covet. Like you can have all the riches. They yours, because in the end, he got to share it anyway. Like you think he's just gonna be able to walk out? That's why they kill him, because they don't want to share it. They don't want the ex to get any portion of the life they helped to build.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. Silver says, I would want to walk in. I wouldn't want to walk in the shoes of a dead woman. I know, I wouldn't either. But they be okay with
So
it. If you watch Dateline,
have you watched that Scamanda show?
No, I just got. I think did you send something about it this morning?
Yes, Scam
Yeah.
and it's on Hulu. I watch it on Disney Plus because I don't have
Okay.
Hulu, but um, and it's a multiple part series. But she faked having cancer. But that's what she did. She marries this guy who's already, when she meets him, he's already married. He's got 2 kids. Mom hired her to be the daughter's cheerleading coach. Next thing you know, she's boinking daddy. So they get married and then disparage the first wife enough to where they get custody of the child, one of the 2 children, and then they have 2 of their own children. And then she starts faking this cancer.
It's
Yeah,
all right. It's gonna be a good series. I'm gonna have to tune in and watch
check
it.
it
I
out.
do. I
Check
have
it out.
Disney
Yeah,
Plus and I have Hulu, so I'll check on both. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll stay tuned, guys, so you can get um, some updates on how we are reviewing this. But yeah, to end our dating saga, dating in person is much better.
yeah.
Um, who have you met anybody lately?
No, I don't go anywhere. Where am I going to meet anybody? At the grocery
That's
store?
that's how I was, but
Yeah.
obviously I
Well,
had a
that's
little
why I'm
too much
excited
on. Like
about.
I
I'm
had,
excited
how
about
stuff
the
fall out.
games. I get a little section of the stadium that'll be my section, and if I see a guy, I'm like, hey, you want to be in my, let me
This
hook
is
you
my
up. I got a
flirting
better
buddy
seat
right here,
than the one you
guys.
bought.
Nobody flirts more than nobody flirts more than me, but Rebecca.
Heck yeah!
Uh,
Bye,
so,
bye, Robin.
hi,
Thanks for coming
Robin.
by.
So I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a ball at this new job.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's
that's
not,
good.
it's like 50 hours a month. But then when baseball season's over, I can go over to the arena and work hockey games. I'm gonna try to get over there. So I'll meet maybe a baseball dude or a hockey dude, or maybe a guy like baseball and hockey. So
Well, baseball don't end until October, so
I know.
ooh, you got to have a full season.
Well, yeah, but it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. And it's all a bunch of retirees. He's like, oh, we got a place, like a cooling station. If you get overheated, you can go to this place and take a break and cool down. And I'm like, it'll be good. So,
You
because the
hockey
day games there's only 2 games a week that are day games, so
Denise is like, oh, hockey dudes.
yeah. The guys with no teeth.
And the ones they fight,
Yeah.
so you can't tick any of them off. Where you going? Don't worry about where I'm. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. You the boyfriend on the hockey team.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
Silver said, if I had an American fantasy, it would have to be a cowboy. Silver! Silver.
Honey, there's no such thing. There's no more real cowboys. Okay, that only exists in a Clint Eastwood movie. There's no
Definitely.
more real cowboys. If there are, they're in Texas, and you don't want to go to Texas. It's a different country down there. Okay.
She is definitely one of your subscribers. She loves men, she loves horses, so a cowboy it is. That sounds like a lot of fun. I don't know. When we were doing our road trip last year, that was something that I think that when we were going to pull over to one of the bars, all of the biker men that were at the bar was booed up. They were sitting outside, and we saw all these motorcycles as we were pulling up. And I see the guys, and they sitting with their girl, and I'm like, yeah, that's not going to be any fun to pull up, try and hit on biker, men, and they're already there with their significant other.
Yeah.
So we kept driving past.
You don't
Um,
want to go on a road trip with me this year? No. No, she wants to fly. You're going to go ahead of time, though, right?
I am still going ahead of time because I'm going
Oh,
to
okay.
do the sisters trip, the retreat. I'm still supposed to be going to see my buddy. I haven't seen him in over a year, Billy.
Oh, okay.
And then I
Does he
may
talk to you
um,
at all?
like we do through Messenger and chat real quick, but
Mhm.
like I haven't talked to him, like sat down and talked. I sent him a message yesterday and told him, because he had messaged, and I said, I'll be catching you up. I don't know how much he knows or remembers. I think he knows about the mini stroke, but I haven't talked to him since like my brother passed and stuff. Like
Right.
talked to him on the phone and stuff. So I told him I would be calling him this week and I'll be catching him up. He does have new hours at work, which I didn't know about, so that's helpful.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
hmm And so, just missing him. I was thinking about how we used to go back and forth like challenges and stuff. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try that. Just different techniques and stuff. We used to spend hours like, oh, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try. Oh, I saw this video. Oh, I saw that video. Just
I wonder if
putting
he's still doing all of his crafts
that. I know that he was still diamond painting. But I mean, we were in a cross stitch as well.
and
And
play
he
and all
hadn't
that
gotten
stuff.
back into
Yeah.
cross stitch. So, and then we were talking about before me and Rochelle were going to do a Lego collab. He and I was talking about doing something Legos. He does still have the Enterprise, and
Oh,
it's he had a lot accomplished on that though. So there's no way I would have started, an
did you see the
Enterprise.
Lover House I'm going to do?
I did, I
That's
did see
cool, isn't
that.
it?
It is. It is. What is it was someone told me that one of the Disney princesses, Disney houses or something like that is going to Beauty and the Beast. I think they're going to do like the full Beauty and the Beast castle
Oh,
tour.
wow.
hmm
Nice.
So that's going to be amazing. And we'll see.
Hello, Bella. Welcome.
So we had some ideas about. You remember how you did the flower? So I got a flower for Christmas, a
Yes.
Lego flower for Christmas, and I was trying to get a few more people to kind of invest in a Lego flower because I had some good ideas when I was meeting up with people. They were talking about they get them. I met someone at Target one night and they said that they are trying to get all the flowers. They're buying those little felt swabs and they're putting essential oils on them and they're able to reuse now or have new ideas on how to use their Scentsy essential oils and things. And I
Oh,
said, a
okay.
lot of people a few years ago, we did get into, the Scentsy candle wax and things. So
Yeah.
we got
Yeah.
burners and stuff. And then they came out with a line of essential oils. What do you do with that? So what we do with that is we get the felt and we use our Lego projects, to kind of add fragrance to our flowers and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be a good idea. Silver says I have to repeat cross stitch whenever I think of being curious enough to purchase. I
Send me no new
do not
hobby.
need another hobby.
Well, I've got some bookends that are a steampunk train, but the middle of it is where you put books. And then I've got another flower. I've got a log cabin. And then this past week, I actually, before I found out I had to spend all that money on the car, I thought, oh, I'll just make a $20 purchase for the month. And I bought the Cullen House
Oh, the
from
color house. That's
Twilight.
nice. With the
Yeah.
glass, yeah, from Twilight.
Yeah.
That's
That would
gonna
be
be
fun.
nice.
Yeah.
How many pieces?
Oh, they don't even say like the Lover House. It's 1,426 pieces.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Okay.
you saw the ski slope.
I did not see the ski slope.
Oh,
Now, when I was in
I'm
when I
not.
was in New Orleans,
I'm almost done with it.
look at you.
There's the ski slope.
You are doing well. Look at that.
Yeah.
Now, when I was in New Orleans, we went to a cross stitch store there. The lady actually, so sweet, she hooked it up. the lady actually opened up for us special on a Sunday because she was going to be closed, so that
Yeah.
we could explore the store, and they had the most beautiful cross stitch patterns of like plantations and old like 1700, 1800 plantation homes. It was nice to
Wow.
include their now a lot of New Orleans landscaping and architecture is based on like old French
French
style.
style. Yeah. Yeah.
So they had the trellis work where these patterns, were showing the fences and the trellises, and they put in like special floss to enhance it, metallics. It looks so gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
Um, mhm. So I definitely, obviously, want to go back and shop there and try and get. So they had one that was a big giant. She had already finished it and put it in a frame. It was gorgeous, but it was like an 1800 plantation with the trellis and the fence work around it, and they used metallic and glitter floss to enhance that gate around it, and it just really brought it out. So I
Wow.
would love to go back and if nothing else, take pictures. I didn't take any pictures while I was there,
Yeah.
but we were tired. It was cold. It was rainy. So the last few days on the ship, the weather had turned. Um, it turned cold. We was coming from exotic islands, coming back to the States, and it was just freezing cold. But I didn't get sick. I'm here, and that was great.
I I just have to send this text
He says, "You sending it to me?"
now. This I just this person just told me they have a girlfriend that I know. Like awkward. Okay. Why are you telling me that?
How does that work?
I thought it was me.
We're talking, we're texting. All of a sudden, you have a girlfriend, and I know her. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Because
Y'all don't go together no
one time
more.
he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I was like, um, yeah, no.
Well, they don't go together no more, especially if she watch your show.
Because it's yeah,
What a way to find out.
there's
Wait a
quite
minute
an
now.
age difference. This is a young guy, so like,
Oh, yeah. Well, see,
yeah,
with those, that's why I had to be careful. I did have people that weren't looking for green cards that kind of hit on me. Also, that was exciting. It was exciting seeing somebody, display interest and stuff. There was one guy, he just kept sitting. Every time I went to a show, I would look to my left, and he was off to my left. You know, and so we were sitting outside
that's
the casino.
creepy.
That's what
He's
shows was saying.
following you.
I called I called him my Bama stalker. He's from Alabama, and he just was every time I turned around, he was there, and he was. So I said, "Are you just gonna keep following me?" And he was like, "Well, it's. I didn't mean to. He never denied that he was doing that, and I was like, well, why didn't you just ask me a question or say something?" I said, just sitting there doing like this, that's scary.
Yeah.
So after that, he did start to, communicate and stuff. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna see you at this show. So then I had a person to sit with at the shows and things.
So did you get his? Oh, she did have a cruise bay.
No, Cruise Bay means something different.
Yeah. To a lesser extent.
I
Okay.
don't I
Did you
don't
get his
want to.
number? Like, where's he live? Did you get his number or
It is
anything?
not. Oh yeah, we did exchange numbers. He lives in
Nice.
Alabama. So and then I met someone who um, they tried to risk everything. Like they work on the boat, and yeah, they were coming out from behind stations, showing up at dinner. Like there were a couple of times where I didn't go to dinner because I'm out flitting around
Yeah.
like a little butterfly.
Yeah.
And yeah, so my crew was like, who's that? And this person is, looking for you. And Um, and they thought that it was nice. I did too. I thought it was really nice, but I'm like, you're gonna get fired. Get back to your station,
Right.
you know. So we had a board outside our door, and we put up duckies. And I gave out rubber duckies for smiles, and beautiful stories. Like kids really were. They were coming to tell me their stories and how they liked the ship and stuff, and it was just making my day. And
And you would give
so
him a rubber ducky?
I was giving out rubber duckies.
Oh,
And
that's so cute.
we had a rubber ducky board where you could write on it, and he was leaving messages. Meet me here. I'm going to be here on the board. And I was like, he is going up. He's going too
Now
far.
you wonder if he does that for every cruise. Like, okay, this is the one for this
I
cruise.
probably I wouldn't be mad because
Yeah,
we talked to a lot of the staff, and their stories were gut wrenching. So they're on the boats for 7 months, and
really.
then when their 7 month tenure ends, and they work all day every day, so they'll
Seven
work
days a week.
the whole time that they're on the cruise, sun
Wow.
up. So if you are tending to the food, you probably start about 7 o'clock in the morning, 6:30, 7 o'clock. You may have a break in between, breakfast and lunch, and another break between lunch and dinner, and then you're there until you shut the kitchen and everything down. So you're there around the clock. You go to bed, get up the next day, do the same thing.
Yeah,
So and
not
you
for
do that
me. No,
for 7 months.
no.
Then when you get off the boat, you have 2 months. Some people get a third month, but they don't find out until they're home. Hey, because this ship, we don't have a break in it until such as you're going to be off for 3 months. And then when they report back, they're reporting back to a whole new ship with all new people. So they're constantly meeting new people and trying to develop new friendships.
Wow.
There's no like, yeah, I've been working with him for 10 years type of thing. Everybody is just getting to know one another and stuff. So they give up a lot. Obviously the pay is great
It would
for
have to be. It would have to be. Yeah.
for where they're coming from. So many
Right.
of them were
In their
from other
industry.
countries.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It may not be great money for someone from the United States, but it's probably great money from someone coming from a smaller, nation. And they're able to send money back home. One of the biggest things that someone told us was they couldn't wait to get paid so they could shop Amazon. There was a new Barbie that their daughter wanted, and they were going to do everything they could to get it and get it sent to the house. And it was beautiful. But they didn't have the ability to shop for that Barbie where they were from, and they wouldn't be home in order
Yeah.
to. Mhm.
Yeah.
So those are beautiful stories. I'm all about networking and getting to know people. And I heard story after story after story. When I was in the Cayman Islands, um, I walked the island. I got to meet the people that were working, and I'm thinking, oh wow, so much building going on. I'm thinking it's great, and I started to hear that they got hit by Ivan, and they had lost these buildings,
Hmm.
and these are rebuilds, not new construction, and
Wow.
that they lost power and food and ways of life for 4 to 5 months, and that people from Canada and the United States came down to help them, to help rebuild, to bring whatever expertise they could. Someone might
Yeah.
have been to the island and visited, loved it, and felt horrible when they heard it on the news. So they showed up to see what they could do and things. So these were the stories that I, kind of enjoyed. Those were the people that I, really appreciated getting to know and things, because I didn't know that. I knew that, a lot of people have been hit hard by the
Yeah.
hurricane, but I didn't realize how detrimental it was and who it impacted. And so, I got to experience it firsthand, by just speaking with people, walking in the hot heat. I was sweating, but I still had a good time, listening and hearing. It was story after story like that. Women were going out of their way to make extra meals and stuff so that they could share with people who may not have had
Right.
facilities. They may not have alternative ways of being able to cook food. And so this was like really for me, to experience it that way. There was an excursion that a few of my crew went on where they heard the stories as part of the excursion, but I heard it directly from the people who were impacted.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
Thank you.
So before we go, because we only have a few more minutes, let me finish showing everybody Facebook, because we got to show off those works of art you guys are working on. Oh, let me get rid of this message thing first here. Okay. Go back to the groups. Are we on groups? Where's the groups? Oh, up here. Duh. Okay, I hope you guys posted your stuff. So let me share the screen. Okay. And there's Mickey's painting. Love it. Mickey did that digital art. Isn't that pretty? Okay.
Mickey has been studying left and right. She's been sending me her professor's information. So she's a student of YouTube University.
Yes. So this is actually a cross stitch that I gave to this person. She won it.
Look at that.
And it's funny because it doesn't look anything like what they said it was going to be. It's supposed to look like a snow globe, but it doesn't. It's kind of weird, but she's really enjoying it, though. I like that.
That's a challenge. Like how I like to make water wet in diamond paintings, like how to make something transparent or something in a cross stitch. That would be a challenge for me.
Stephanie just finished this one last night. Y'all are doing the little ones. Cool. That's pretty. I like she put some gold in that. That's very gorgeous. We showed Denise. Let's see. We showed Dawn. We showed Michelle. That's where we left off. Then here's Silver. Okay, here's the art that she's. Do you believe this project?
That is gorgeous.
This is I think I have it in Earth Design. I'm not sure, but this is how far she's gotten. I love the cover minder that matches the painting, but that's great. Look at that.
She's
a lot of work. Work.
She's parking her stitches.
Ooh. Yep. And she's got 3, 4, 5 of those things going all at once, usually.
Yeah, I mean, the whips, yep. they get serious.
This is another one of her works in progress.
I love the fairy look. Oh.
And there she's up there. Woo. Let's see. It's part of that bird. She started part of the bird.
That's gorgeous.
Beautiful. Silver, you've been doing good work.
She sure is.
And this one is Tammy. Where's Tammy? Go back to Tammy. What's Tammy? Oh, Tammy's she's almost done with this landscape. It's so pretty. Alan Gianna is the artist. Beach Days.
Look at that.
It's gorgeous. And who else we got? Christy. Stained Glass Dachshund by Peggy Collins again. I'm loving me some Peggy Collins. Yeah. Very nice. Yep.
Wow.
That Peggy Collins that I showed this morning with the cat, so beautiful. Rolo. Anyway, there's Rhonda. What's Rhonda up to? So excited to get this one created. Anyone know which image this is? What is she doing here? I don't know what she's doing. Is that a 3D printer? What is that?
Roland.
It's printing the diamond painting. Okay.
Is it? Oh.
I guess.
So that's the new wave of the future where you can just go up. Oh, it is printing. Okay.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the wave of the future where you can just go up, type your own pick in and print it off and walk away with the print. Oh.
It says Craft Pack Canada. It's an Etsy thing. That's pretty neat. All
That's
right.
gonna be the new wave of the
I
future.
see that. Let me see if there's anything else we missed. Oh,
Be little
yeah. Let me get,
AI stations everywhere. I was pulling up at a light the other day. I was going grocery shopping
yeah.
in person. And off to my right was a vehicle, and I'm looking, and the vehicle did not have a driver at
Uh-oh.
all.
Oh, no.
It was being driven, yep, AI. Just, and I'm sitting there like, oh, you got to be kidding me. Should I get ahead of it, or is this one where you want to get behind? I was really like contemplating.
So Jean put this in. My sister put this in. People were asking her what she puts on the border of her paintings. So she gets these from Temu, and they're different kinds, but she'll pick one that matches her paintings, and they're stickers. They they have sticker back, and you
Okay,
just use those for borders on your paintings,
now that's a good idea.
and they turn out gorgeous when she does it. So, and
That's a
there's
really good
Rochelle's
idea.
Lego. All right, I think we've seen it all. Well, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for
Where'd you go?
having me. I'm
Where am
right
I?
here.
Where, where, am I still live? I lost my
Yeah,
StreamYard. Hold on. Wait a minute.
you're
There
still live.
I'm still here. There it
You are
is.
still here.
I lost the StreamYard for a second. Hold on. There we go. Okay, let's get it back there. Oh my goodness, that was weird. That was so weird. Okay, it's back. All right. Thank you guys for coming today. I'm sorry I was not very entertaining. I'm not good company today because my back is
You're
killing
great company.
my back is killing me. Anyway, thank you all. Tonight I'll be live at 7:30 if you want to play Pal World with me. Come join me. Tomorrow night is Build With Me Monday, and I'll be hopefully we'll start the Lover House tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Don't go anywhere, Tia. I'll be right there. Bye, everybody.